Hi, this is C. Megan Michael, not on mute, your intuitive health coach. I was just saying I've tried to make this video 3 times already, and once I was on mute, and then I thought, I better look at that. And what I was asking is, did you see it? Okay. Anyway, I did. I saw an orb. I did. I saw an orb as soon as I started this video, and I've been reading. Well, I'm starting in the middle. Let me start at the beginning. Okay, first of all, I'm so excited. All right, so totally manifested my reality. My friend and I are going to my totally awesome friend where we have all our symphonic adventures together. We are going to see Abraham Hicks. We're going to the workshop in October. We have our hotel and our tickets booked. Yes! Yes! So excited. Oh my gosh. I can't even, I can hardly even, well, no, I can't say that. If I say I can't believe it, then it could go away. No, I totally believe it. I totally believe it because I wanted to, and I had this in my vortex. You know, that's what Abraham calls it. When you launch rockets of desire, when you have contrast. Life is what you do want and then the absence of it. So in that contrast, the absence of it, contrast and the absence of it, I launched these rockets of desire, that they call them, of wanting to go to an Abraham Hicks convention. In fact, they had one that was pretty close to me, very close to me actually. I could have walked there in a few hours. And that was in Orlando back in my birthday month a few months ago. But it wasn't, I knew that. Well, I knew. See, I didn't believe that I could. I believed that I couldn't, and I didn't, and that's okay. It wasn't the time. But now is the time. And hi, Chevy Boo. One of my cats is saying, hey. Yeah, he's really sensitive to stuff, too. So this is so exciting. And then I want to share. Give me 1 second. Let me grab this. This is a video that's going to be of a. Sorry, let me get myself back in focus. Are we in focus yet? Not yet. There we are. Okay. All right. So then this happened too. I was planning on going to the gym today, but it stopped raining. It was, but pouring out before, which I could walk through rain. I'm not I can get wet, but I really want to talk to you about this. All right. So the other day, talking about, inspiration and following your intuition, and how when you follow your intuition, it's like the breadcrumbs sent by the universe for you to follow. Like when one door opens and another one opens and another one opens and another one opens. The exact opposite of when you're trying to effort or force something and one door closes and you try again harder and another door closes and then you try again another direction. That's not a sign. That is a sign, but it's a sign that you're going on the wrong direction. When everything just opens and flows, then you're going in the right direction, your personal right direction. So the other day, I was watching YouTube and I wasn't really sure. I had finished work and I work from home. And it's the same job I had. I talked about it on a video like 3 years, about 2 years ago. And anyway, I'm still working there. I love it. And until I'm doing my own thing full time, I will remain there. And I'm getting a lot of insight into elderly people and into people. But that's totally off topic. So, on topic, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm done with work and I sit down with my furry kids, and instead of like choosing Abraham or psychic development video like Lights of Venus. That's a great channel, Lights of Venus on YouTube. Oh, awesome videos. But I saw an Oprah interview, and I always follow my intuition now. I said, Oprah being interviewed at Stanford University. I'm going to watch this. Okay. And I sat down and I watched this, and oh my goodness, I can't read my own notes. I'm going to have to at a different time watch it again and take notes that I can actually read to share with you. But she talks about self awareness and that every single thing that she has been successful in her whole life and career has been because she's been following her inner being, her gut. She follows her intuition. And whenever she doesn't follow it, she said, whatever she's doing just fails. All right, so obviously she follows it most of the time and has been her whole life. And I just thought that was so fascinating that Oprah Winfrey is on this same path. I was on the path long before I knew about the path, or same journey. And in her interview, she quotes a book, and I couldn't make out the name of the book. I had to listen to it 3 times. As clear as she normally speaks, she mumbled. It sounded like she mumbled this one thing. So 3 times I went back to try and, because it was a great quote, which I don't have offhand, and I'll share it with you in the comments below when I find it. I posted it on Facebook that night, and I finally realized she's saying the seat of the soul. Okay, cool. That's the name of the book. So I look it up and I thought, should I order the book? And then I thought, no, I just ordered a book and it hasn't even come yet. Actually, it could be in my mailbox, that I really want to read. And that was, I'm trying to think if that was one of her suggestions. She's probably, I think yes, it was from one of her Super Soul Sundays that I was watching recently. And they mentioned this particular book and it's called The Alchemist. Okay. And I thought, let me just get one book at a time because I don't read as often as I think I should. See, that just means that it means nothing. I'm always learning. I absorb so much on video and reading like every day online. And for me to pick up a book and sit down and do nothing else except read a book, that has just been something that I haven't been into doing for a while. But now I'm kind of, and you know what? And that's okay. I have these old programs in my head saying, you don't read? You need to pick up a book and read the words on the page or you're not intelligent. You know what I mean? But it's just simply not true. It's simply not true. All right. So I don't buy the book. And then that was 2 nights ago. And so last night I'm laying in bed with my furry kids and we're all cuddled up and there's a little cabinet door, a little cabinet that's in the headboard. It's a frame of an old waterbed that I never had the water. I don't like waterbeds, but it's just the frame, and I have a regular mattress in it. It's comfortable. It does its job. We like it. And then so I opened the cabinet, and then I smelled essential oils. I keep my essential oils in that cabinet. The ones I don't use very often, actually, because I hardly ever open that door. And something just made me just, push the door open a little bit, and I smelled it. I'm like, that's nice. And, you want to follow those good feeling thoughts and things that make you feel good. So I opened the door again. Ooh, that's nice. And I see a book in the dimly lit room by this. I'm going to show you those too. I bought these fake candles, which are good. Actually, they're really cool. They don't replace real candles for certain things, but for lighting, really cool. And especially at night, and you want to make sure nothing gets knocked over by a cat or a dog. And these are battery operated, and they're cool. And they have a little electronic thing. Anyway, in the dimly lit room by the plastic candlelight, I see a book, one book, in the cabinet, and I reach in the back of because it's behind me, and I'm reaching behind me, and I see the book, the exact book, The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zuckav. Can you believe that? I was like, the universe surprises and delights us all the time, and I see repeating numbers all the time, and which is so awesome, and I recognize that, and I try to always be aware of every sign, like a feather or, anything, like the universe will send you signs constantly, using animals and numbers and messages given from other people that you're like, wait a minute, that resonates. You'll know it, but if you're looking for it, and even sometimes they'll just knock you in the head. Well, this is one of those just knocked me in the head. I've been really in alignment and really in tune, but to have the book, and then I said to myself, where did I get this book? I don't remember ever hearing of this book in my life, and it's in my bed. What is it doing there? And then I remembered vaguely that while I was going for chemo last year, they had this sharing library, and you could take whatever you wanted or bring anything you wanted and leave it or take it, whatever. And I couldn't focus at the time. It was very hard. I really couldn't focus to read while I was going through chemo at all. But I felt drawn to this book, and so I wanted to read it, and I just wound up taking it home and putting it away, and that was the last I ever thought of the book until now. Talk about signs from the universe. Isn't that amazing? And now it's 11:07, which for me is another sign. Hi, Dad. My dad and I always have, I see that every day. Like, it'll be crazy. All right, so that is the gist of what I wanted to tell you, that my friend and I are going to the Abraham Hicks convention, and it's in October, and I'm super excited, and we manifested this. And there's other things I want to tell you too that are of a more psychic nature, and I just feel like I should put that on a different video. So I will. So I'm going to go right now, but I'm going to post this just as it is. I'm not even going to edit, because when I try to do that, sometimes I wind up just not sharing the video at all. And I really feel like if my work is if my work is resonating with you, if something that I'm saying is resonating, then you're watching it right now. And if you're watching it right now, then you don't care if I've edited out extra words. In fact, you're probably happy that I didn't, because I know when I'm watching people and they're not being, it can't be real. You're either authentic or you're not. But I can be authentic and edit myself too. But I'm just going to put it out the way it is. And I want to say thank you so much. This is C. Megan Michael, your intuitive health coach, who is quickly becoming your psychic health coach. OMG. Look for my next video. Wait until I tell you. So give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and definitely comment below and tell me, do you see signs? I have to know. We all share it with everyone, because sometimes we think we're crazy, like something will happen and we call it coincidence, or we just shrug it off as, well, whatever. Nothing. But it's something. It's something. It's the universe. It's spirit. It's your guides. It's a relative who's reemerged into non-physical. Someone is talking to you. It's usually, well, it is what it is. It's the universe talking to you. And they are communicating in ways that you will see and can understand. So look for these things and comment below and talk about yours. So again, thank you so much. Love you.